Thank you for being with us. I'm Reverend Scott Rogers, and this is Traci who is one of our residents at Steadfast House. And Traci, thank you for having the courage to come and to share with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we're so glad, Traci. And tell us a little bit about how you came to Steadfast House.
I've come to Steadfast House twice now. One time I had called in, and the other time DSS Start Team got me in this past time. I'm working to get my son, was working to get my son back, who I've reunited with now, and have full custody of. Yeah.
Wow. So you didn't have custody of your son for some time?
Since he was 6 months old, and he just had his second birthday. So,
wow.
Yeah.
And so how long have you been at Steadfast House?
I've been there 6 months.
6 months. And during that time, you came without your son.
That's right.
And during that time, what have you learned, and what are some of the things that have really helped you?
So Steadfast House is like it's a structured environment, but it's not so structured that there's still a lot of independence. And I guess I have learned what life is going to be like for me outside of there, raising my son, and I have a daughter as well. So, raising my children, working. I'm working now. I'm actually working at Steadfast House and have another job opportunity opening up for me. Just things that it's a big burden off my shoulders, not having to worry from month to month,
Yes.
Am I going to be able to make rent right now? Because I wasn't in the position when I moved in to do that at all. Without having that space, I wouldn't have reunited with my kids. That's for sure.
Wow. So I know they do classes like parenting classes and other things. Did you find those helpful in your journey to get your son back?
Yeah, there's all types of classes that Steadfast House holds, and a lot of volunteers come in to make that happen.
Yes.
There's everything from like sewing classes to self-care. I mean, when you have kids, that's important too.
It sure is.
But a lot of those have been helpful. I am also a victim of domestic violence, and we have had people come in and, teach about that as well. And I think the education on that is important, even if you hadn't been in that situation.
Yes.
To know the warning signs is invaluable.
Well, we really emphasize healthy relationships, and you're developing those. And you're no longer a victim, you're a survivor.
That's right.
And we're so proud of you and so grateful for seeing you also be on staff. She does a really good job, and we're so honored to see you reach your greater potential through your steps to success. And also you were saying how the volunteers impacted your life.
Yeah, there's so many volunteers that keep Steadfast House going, and for us, the moms. I live in the moms ward, so moms quarters, whatever you want to call it. And there are some people that come in sometimes to do the child care and stuff with us. And I've grown particularly close to this one woman that has come in. We've had long conversations and stuff, and just sharing like experience from one woman to the next. Yeah, and I'm really grateful. I wouldn't have my kids now. I was in the car the other day and just singing, being goofy. And I looked back in the rearview mirror and seen my son smiling at me in the rearview mirror. And I just broke down right there. Yeah.
Well, we're so glad you're making your way with your family again. So thankful to have your support at Steadfast House that will soon be Transformation Village. But you're not only a survivor, but a great example of how your life has been transformed.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing.
Thanks, Scott.
Very much, Traci. Thank you.